Yo, an expensive sales funnel isn't gonna make you rich. You probably heard a million times that you need a sales funnel. Funnel this, funnel that, funnels everywhere. And what type of funnel should I use is probably the most asked question online. And there's so many gurus out there that swear that you gotta use one specific type of funnel or else it's not gonna work for you. And the thing is, those funnels are crazy complex and super expensive to have built for you. And I feel like when people are first starting out with funnels, they get caught up in the tech and all of the complex back end stuff. I know I did when I was first starting out. I would be just so obsessive about graphics and e-covers and having the longest email sequence and custom coding and autoresponders that I would lose sight of what's really important. And when the funnel didn't work, I'd just be like, whatever, I just need a new type of funnel. That'll be the trick. See, when starting out, there's this assumption that the doper your funnel is, the higher your conversions will be. And that's simply not true. Over the past few years, I've been fortunate to work with a select niche group of clients and launch countless funnels. And I can tell you that one of our best converting funnels was literally a headline and an opt-in button. That was it. No pictures, no graphic, just text and a button. So let's cover all of the things that are more important than the looks of your funnel. So before we even open a funnel builder, we gotta have an intimate knowledge of our market. We got to spend more time researching their fears and their pain points than looking at color palettes and fonts. You got to know what they already bought, what they hated about it, what they liked about it. Is there already a category king or queen that's dominating that space? Here's some ways that you can master your market. You can go into Facebook groups and see what conversations they're having, what are their frustrations, what are they upset about, what are they celebrating. You can go to Reddit forums and see what the conversation is there. You can check out YouTube videos and go into the comments and see what questions they asked that were answered, but also what questions were asked that didn't get answered. You can read reviews and testimonials from your competitors about their products and services. And you can also check out blogs and see what type of articles they're reading, but more importantly, what are they saying in the comments of those articles? How are they reacting to the conversation that's taking place? Also, doing this research is going to season your cookies, so you're going to start to see more content and ads that your market is being exposed to. This will actually help you confirm that your market is easily accessible. And the key to doing research is to give yourself a hard deadline. See, a lot of people end up procrastinating and losing months in this particular step. Do not lose months. Give yourself like 7 days, bang it out, and then move on to the next step, your offer. Now, when people don't know their market, the first thing they start doing is copying other people. Now, this may work if you find a super remote market or audience that hasn't been exposed to the thing and they want it as a part of their solution. But in most markets, you're not just going to come into that market with a promise or a solution that they haven't heard yet. And if you just copy somebody else's swag, they're going to know it right away, and your chances of success are going to absolutely plummet. Now, to make a great offer, you gotta solve a big problem. Now, this problem may not even be something that your audience is aware that they have yet. Take Uber, for example. Before Uber, we didn't know that we had a taxi problem. We just assumed that that was just the way it is. So sometimes your audience is aware of the problem they're having. Sometimes your audience is not aware of the problem that they're having. But once you found that problem, you have to then create a new opportunity to solve it, and your mechanism must be unique. Your promised outcome must be super desirable, and there must be urgency. So let me give you an example. Take what I do with the List Builders Club. The world doesn't need another list building course. There's tons of them. And truth be told, most of the people are just reciting and rehashing the same old tactics from back in the day, just with their own spin and their own flavor to it. So the last thing the world needs is for me to get out there and just be pushing another list building course. Truth be told, most people don't even get great results with those courses because things change. They don't have a way to just run their questions by somebody to get real-time feedback. That's why I actually created a club so that people could actually get feedback in real time, get hands-on training and coaching when it comes to building their list to just further improve their success. Because I know that most people who do courses don't even finish the first module. So with that being said, if I just come out here and say, oh, I see Amy Porterfield, she has a list building course and it's working for her, I should just do, the same thing she's doing in a course. That's not going to work. I'm going to look lame. How would I look trying to push something the way that she's doing it? It's not going to work because the world doesn't need that. And it's the same thing when you identify the problem that's going on in your market and you see what they already bought, make sure that what you're doing is actually a new opportunity that also checks off those boxes that we just talked about. Now, once you're speaking their language and you have the solution to the problem that they're trying to solve, I'll let you in on a little secret. Your audience doesn't care what type of funnel you're using. I've never had a client come up to me and say, I'd love to buy your course or your service, but I gotta see your webinar first. Nah. So that's why you just create different funnels to test and see what's gonna convert best with your audience. And then you go all in on the winners and archive the losers. And if you have a funnel that isn't converting for you, check out this video where I go over the craziest mistakes that most people make in their funnels that kill their conversions. And until the next time, peace.